Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the premiere episode of Rising Info live here at Rise Up Creatives. Good evening. This is Master Coach A. You are joining me very much live here on our premiere episode. So let me know where you're coming from in any parts of the globe, and let me know in what social, digital, online platform you are very much active in this season of your life. If you are joining me for the first time, just in case we haven't met, and you are just coming in our space and you're looking into what we're doing here, once again, I am Master Coach A. Yes, I am a certified professional life and mental health coach, and I help individuals stay alive, live beautifully, and remain creative in the way they live their lives. I'm a social entrepreneur, I'm a knowledge entrepreneur, and I do a lot of things in my life. But in this season, specifically this year 2022, my heart is to reach out to creatives people in the digital space. I am the Chief Digital Creative Director here at Rise Up Creatives. I am one of the partners. There are people behind the scene working with me, bringing Rise Up Creatives in this season. For those of you who's been with Rise Up Creatives last year, yes, we got and we took the ownership of this platform from David Trotter. David, if you're watching, thank you so much for handing over this beautiful gift to our team, to our community, and to our kindred coaches. So, why are we doing this? Why we are doing this premiere episode, and why am I coming in every Wednesday at 9 p.m.? That's Philippine time, is because as we dive into the digital space, as we help you to rise up and be creative, it is also very important that you are very much attuned with the rising information here in the Philippines and also globally. And here's the thing. When you are tuning in, when you are diving into what's up, what's next in the digital space, it is also important that you understand the behind the scene and what has been. Many people repel with the fact, with the idea of doing digital marketing. Yes, that's very true. Many people, maybe you're one of those people watching live right now, you are in the digital space, but you are not doing any marketing. You are posting content, you are sharing your thoughts, you are using the digital space as your sandbox of information, sandbox of insights, but you are not really doing marketing. Let me know in the chat box if that is you. Let me know if you are here in the digital space and you're coming in and out, and you are not maximizing what this platform can do for you. Let me know in the chat box if you are missing the whole lot of fun and the whole lot of opportunities that is available for you here in the digital space. Let me know in the chat box as well if you are one person who is saying, I want to maximize my presence in the digital space. Now, being a service provider, I can see my kindred coaches in the space right now, and probably you're watching this on a replay. Okay, you might be one coach, you might be one author, you might be one entrepreneur, you might be in a service industry, or maybe you're a merchant. Okay, you've got tangible products, okay, that you sell out. Now, oftentimes we miss the fact that people wants to see who we are and what we can do for them more than what our products or our offer can do for them. Let me repeat that. Oftentimes we miss the fact, okay, that customers, clients wants to see what we can do, us, okay, as the service providers, as the merchant, what can we do for them more than what our products or our services, or our digital products can do for them. And what I wanted to do every Wednesday as I come in the digital space is to allow you to see how we can meet, shorten the gap between us and our clients, between us and our subscribers, between us and our audience, so that we can build the trust and create the value. We want to do that here at Rise Up Creatives because we believe that this is the season, this is the time, this is the year for you to rise up and be creative in showing up in the digital space. Now, as a backdrop of this premiere episode, I posted one article, one content from visualcapitalist.com. And that specific content talk about the social media giants. If you missed that, you can scroll down, okay, in this page and you can find my post. But you can do that, please do that after our conversations right now. Now, we talk about, I share in that post, okay, visual capitalists showed us the social media giants, okay? And out of, okay, the world's most popular social networks, okay, and who owns it. And the post, okay, the content showed that there are 4.5 billion people around the world, okay, who is in one form of a social media platform. Okay, there are 8 billion people, 4.5 is in social media, over half. Okay, so that's about 57% of the global populations. Now, what is interesting in this, okay, if you're coming in and you're saying, Coach, I'm not savvy, okay, what are you talking about? Hold it a minute, because I would like to connect how this seemingly information seems to be trivial to many, okay, common people, common tao, but truth of the matter, this is very strong in terms of where the world is going and how you can play well this year, maximizing what is happening in the digital space. If you're connecting, let me know in the chat box, okay? Now, what is interesting is that in this top five, okay, they're like, they showed, okay, they showed the numbers, okay, but what is interesting is that of the top 10, okay, the top 10 platforms, top five, out of the top five, four of which is being owned by one company, okay? And what is that company? That company is Meta, okay? And what is Meta? Meta, okay, the giant, the tech giant is formerly known as where we are right now, Facebook, okay? So the thing here is Meta owns right now, okay, top one, which is Facebook, okay? YouTube is the only exception, which is a number two. Number three is WhatsApp. Number four is Messenger. And number five is Instagram. Now, let me know in the chat box if you are in any of this top five, okay? I'm sure many of you, you are in this top five and you're using it. Now, let me connect that to the truth, okay? So what's going to happen is that with this parent company really like going out in there in massively, okay, the prediction is, which I think it's not a predictions but really happening, is that we're moving from a 2D experience to a 3D experience. And what does it mean? Okay, if you're just tuning in and you're saying, oh, Coach, I don't understand, I don't get it, here's simplified. Okay, you are moving in a space where it's digital, but it's so real. Very, very real. Let me know in the chat box if you are like feeling that. Okay, so a 3D digital world is going to replace the 2D internet. Okay, so normally we in a tech world, they refer to this as the extended reality. And the core idea is that of Meta, okay, so this company, and this is like globally, the metaverse is to create a 3D environment, 3D virtual environment, which you don't really see, but you are part of it. You are socializing, you are interacting, you are managing your business, and you are also investing. So think about it. Probably right now, yes, probably right now you're not seeing the full scale, but just like hold it a minute and reflect with me, okay? How many of you feels here that, when you get to the Facebook, like your emotions is so attached with it, okay? When you post on Instagram, and and we've seen a lot of people making a lot of money. There's a lot of digital marketers that are really making a lot of money. And you're thinking, how in the world are they able to do this in a space that seems to be we're not meeting each other, okay? So Coach Nord, she's here. We met in a digital space. Okay, she's part of my digital community. She's part of Coach A coaching community, and we've never met. She got certified, and we recently met in November 2024, 2021, 2021. And that's just like months, okay? Months after she joined my community, which is a digital space. And there's a lot of people around this, okay, around this whole spectrum of change happening in the World Wide Web. But the thing is, we're not able to maximize this. And if you are a parent like me, shout out to all the parents. You probably is one parent like me with despise gaming, with despise our children spending a lot of time in the digital space, in the gaming and all, and it's just like it's kind of their world. And now we start to see young generations, like young 4-year-old, 5 years old kid, okay, and their world is the digital space. So why is it important for you to understand this? Is because there is a way, okay, which I'm gonna dive in tonight as we talk about, okay, as I share with you the secret of the red shirts, okay. So I'm going to dive in and let you see that with everything happening in the world, which is really good because we are expanding and we're growing as a community, as a digital community, there is an opportunity for us to grow our business, to grow our life, and to be part of what's happening. Yes, we are not part of the mega companies, we're not part of the giants, but hey, we are part of their community. You are here. You are here right now at Rising Info Live Facebook. Okay? And we're also live in the second, which is YouTube. So we're here. We are part. We don't own it, okay? But we have free access to what we have. Now, going back to my point, okay, and going back to how can you really maximize this? You are a business owner, you are a creator, okay? You are an author, you are a life coach, you are a service provider, you're a therapist, whatever you're doing right now, you can maximize this. And for tonight's premiere episode of Rising Info Live, what I wanted you to dive into is grasping the concept of the, okay, I'm sure you know that because that's the title of tonight's episode, The Secret of the Red Shirts. Now, the secret of the red shirts, it takes just like minutes, okay? If I told you that, we're done. Okay, so this whole episode is gonna be done. Okay. So this is just so simple. Okay. Would you like to do this now? Okay. So this is very simple. The red shirt secret, okay, the red shirt secret is very simple, or the secret of the red shirt, whatever. It's so simple. Ready? Here's what you do. Okay. Here's what you do. Maybe you can try. Okay. You are at home right now and in your space. Okay. In your space. Okay. You say, okay, close your eyes. Okay. Like close your eyes. Look around and then close your eyes. Look around. Look around in your space right now and then close your eyes. Okay. Try it. Try it. Okay. Look around first and then close your eyes. Okay? Okay, now, while your eyes closed right now, okay? I hope you're doing this with me. Okay, close your eyes. While your eyes closed right now, listen, okay? What I wanted you to do is remember or count how many red items there is in your house, in your room, in your space, wherever you are right now. How many red items, color red, okay? So do you have an alcohol with red cups? Do you have a medicines with red pops? Whatever it is, can you count? Can you count? Like right now, like can you make sense and say, hey coach, I've got 20, I've got 15, I got 16. Okay? Now, wake up, okay? Eyes open, look around, okay? I can see Coach Lian, okay, my guest. She's my guest earlier at at U-turn, watch her episode just in case you miss it, okay? So Coach Dean said one, Coach Marife said two. What about you? Okay, here's the thing. If you press it right now, all of you walk around the room and check, you probably see more than one, Coach Lynn, more than two, Coach Candy, more than two, Coach Marife. You'll see more, okay? You'll see more than what you said, okay? So that's the thing. That's the red. Okay, that's the secret of the red shirt. Now, let's do it one more time. Now that you are very clear, okay, like now that you're very clear, we're looking for a red item at home or wherever you are. Okay, why don't you do that now? Okay, why don't you look around? Okay, pass it off right now, carefully look around you, and then close your eyes and start counting. Start counting. How many red items do you get there? Or how many shade of red can you find in your space, like your physical space right now? Okay? Okay. So count and then open your eyes. Open your eyes and share it in the chat box. Let me know. Okay, let me know. Now, if you do this, okay, if you do this very right, or if you do this like truthfully, okay, yes, this is an exercise that oftentimes, and if it's an exercise you don't want, like say, don't fool me on that, all right? But I love you, coaches, okay, I love you for just like saying yes and doing this experiment with me. What you will find is that truth of the matter, the numbers increased. Can I get a yes, yes, yes in the chat box? Let me know. You got like more numbers. Okay. Did you get more? Okay. Coach Lynn, did you get more than one? Coach Marife, Coach Candy, did you get more than two? Okay. So what happened is that okay, here's what happened immediately. Your consciousness, your intentionality immediately increase the numbers, okay, the numbers of red items in your space. Now, originally, this thing, okay, this is being used in marketing, okay? So originally, what they do here is that they challenge us, okay? They challenge marketing gurus, okay? And to picture a stadium, okay? And in a stadium, they would say, okay, close your eyes, how many red shirt people, how many people wearing red shirts? That's why it's the secret of the red shirts. Can you find? And obviously, we can't find, okay? We'd say like one, two, three, four. But the next time, and they tell us, okay, you're gonna be counting the reds, okay? You will be more mindful, okay, like you're gonna be mindful, and because you are mindful, immediately the ratio, the probability of your hitting it increases. Okay, so that's why this secret is so like a minute or maybe 60 seconds, 30 seconds you get to learn this, but it takes a lifetime to master this. So think about right now, okay, right now, how many things in your life, okay, so how that now, okay, I can see the money if you get it, okay, you're tuning out and say, okay, I got the secret, I'm tuning out. That's the thing. Oftentimes we capture one idea and we live and we say, I'm done, I knew it, but that's not how it is. Okay, now that you get to know the secret of the red shirt, okay, so why what's next? Okay, what's next? What now? The thing there is, you replace the red shirt, okay, with anything that you want to achieve in life. Okay, anything. You want it a car, you want it a house, you want it more business, you want it anything. When you are very clear with what you want, when you are very clear of what you want to achieve, the probability of you finding it immediately increases. Immediately. But it takes practice and it takes discipline. Okay? Because what would happen is that immediately your brain, okay, move fast forward to what it is that you want to do. So how is this connected, okay, to the metaverse, okay, verse world and the digital world? Okay. Here's the thing. Okay? Let me put this together. Okay? As the world expand, okay, as the world becomes so real, as the digital world becomes so real as reality, okay, and it becomes so big, okay, and you feel like you're lost, the strategy here is to go micro. Okay? So the world is going meta, okay, meta, and the way to win the game, okay, counterintuitively, is to go micro. And how do you do that? You go micro and just focus on who do you want to talk? Who do you want to engage? Who do you want to help? Who do you want to do business? Who do you want to trade your time helping them with the resources that they have, be it their money, be it, be it their business. Now you go micro, and when you go micro, you use the secret of the red shirt. Who are you looking for? Okay. So when I started my life coaching career, which is like 5 years ago, I was very clear to look into, okay, the mental health. But I am very specific and strategic. I want to help people who wants to stay alive. Obviously, these are societal people who wants to stay alive and live beautifully. Because many people stay alive, but they're living miserably. And because of that very strategic, okay, eyes I have on the market, it expanded, and I'm able to attract even the people who wants to help other people stay alive and live beautifully. And so I'm attracting entrepreneurs, I'm attracting fellow coaches, I'm attracting people who are financing the mental health of these people I want to help. Okay. And that's just backstory of what I'm doing and how I get to be very successful as a life coach and a mental health coach. And right now I'm sharing a lot and I'm teaching about trauma. Now, when you go micro, okay, of the market that you want to achieve penetrating, okay, you will be able to create content, publish valuable information, and share your knowledge in a very strategic way, not so salesy, okay, salesy, or like, I don't want to be sold. I don't want people telling me to buy things I don't like. But okay, you are showing up with so much value, and people start appreciating you, which at the beginning may not move a needle, but if you continue doing it, eventually the value you're creating will produce the content, okay, that strategically these people are looking for. Now, the content that you are creating, I'm going to dive in, okay? The content that you're creating, there's a lot of algorithm in that, okay? So you would say, I'm not good at art, I'm not good at colors, lines, images, and all of that. I got you, okay? We got you, and that's the reason why Rise Up Creatives is here. Okay? So hold it a bit, and don't say, oh, you're gonna sell. Yes, I'm gonna sell. Okay, I'm gonna sell. But if you've got like 3 more minutes, okay, to stay with me, okay, yes, I'm gonna sell. Okay, I'm gonna sell a lifetime offer to you to be part of what I'm doing here in Rise Up Creatives. I am the Chief Creative Directors here, and everything that's happening inside Rise Up Creatives is mine. And do I have a track value? Yes. Look up Decaf Coffee Republic. We're 5 years in operations. Life Coach Philippines, Coach A page, and Coach A coaching community. All of which I've created. No virtual officer, no virtual person, all mine, all the content. And we put everything inside Rise Up Creatives right now. You've got your captions, you've got your images, you've got everything in there, okay? And the idea here is that as you take on, okay, this new way of interacting and connecting with your audience, you're able to do it strategically. While you are learning the ropes, which we're holding the rope, by the way, you are starting to produce, you are starting to monetize your gift, you are starting to create value and build the trust. And if you keep doing it consistently, you are not only gonna create blockbuster content, but you are also attracting the very clients who will be willing to pay you for the price tag that commensurate your value as a creator. And that's what we're doing here at Rise Up Creatives. We help you to rise up and be creative. We want to help you make use of your time because you are so busy. And at Rise Up Creatives, our promise to you is that 5 minutes every single day, you will be able to create the content that connects, translate, and definitely monetize your gifts, your talents, and your expertise. Thank you so much for joining Rising Info live here at Rise Up Creatives, and I look forward serving you inside. This is Master Coach A. I'll see you again next Wednesday for another episode of Rising Info Live. Good night, everyone. Love and boom. Share your hashtag Pack My Bag moment. See you again next Wednesday.